This conference will now be recorded.
Working with cascading drop down. The 590. Write down. Make changes to customer details form. Make changes to customer details form as described below. Make changes to customer details form as described below. Populate state drop down. Populate state drop down, comma. Filter the states populated. Filter the states populated based on what? Selected country. Based on selected country. Based on selected country. This is the first point. Second one. Populate cities drop down. Populate cities drop down based on okay. Filter the cities. Populate cities drop down, comma. Filter the cities populated. Filter the cities populated based on selected state. Selected state. Next point. This is the main like business requirement. Next point. Alter the tables. Alter the tables. States and cities by adding new columns. Alter the tables, states and cities by adding new columns. Below that you write down. By adding new columns. Below that you write down states table. States table. States table. Add country code column. States table. What do you need to add? Country code column. Cities table. Write down next point. Cities table. What do you need to do? Cities table. Add state code column. Okay, add country. Countries, states. Okay. See, I'll first do this altering. After altering is done, I'll explain you how to implement the requirement. Okay. So in the design, so first step is going to be design algorithm. What is the first step? Alter states and cities tables. Once after this is done, define parameter on respective report, comma, data pages. Two requirements at a time I'm writing here. Okay. And after that, write where condition in the respective report to fetch the data based on condition column. Based on condition column. This is what we are going to do, and pass parameter value or page, parameter page. This is what I am going to do. Let me show you first. Altering states table. First, let's finish states table. Okay, here you go. Data types. States. Here, add a new column. What is the column name? Country code. Okay, I'm going to add a new column, country code. Submit. So adding here doesn't give you a new column. Simply you need to go to records tab, actions, edit columns. Next, records tab, actions, edit columns, and here you go. Now see here, I want to include a new column. What is the column name? Country. Country code you can show in here. Maybe I have to refresh. Hold on. Is this needed or not? Okay, just I'll tell you. I'll show you that. Hold on. Just at least for your information, you can see that, right? How do I scroll down this? Where is country code? Previously, the new column was shown up automatically, right?
Yes.
Hold on a minute. This is what I have done. Save this and go to records tab. Okay, it is automatically coming. Okay, no need to even alter that. Add columns and all. After you add here, just simply save. Go to records tab. Go to records tab. You should see this. New column is being added. See, add country codes matching with the country codes of country table. So exactly in the countries table, whatever the country codes that you have, let me open countries table, and here you go. In the countries table, I have India country code, IND, AUS, UK, USA. Same way, here I have to add country codes. Click on this. Okay, now here you go. I am going to give, you know, right? Accordingly, you have to give here. You know which country code, which state code belongs to which country, exactly right. This is related to USA. This is related to USA. This is related to India. This is related to India, and the last one related to USA. I did not add any states here for UK and all, as I don't know the names. Okay, save this. Completed. Okay, so like this, you added country codes. State table we will alter later. First, we will discuss about these two cascading. See, at present, we have a report definition rule which will fetch states. What is the report definition rule? Let me open. Data states. This report definition rule which we have created, this doesn't have any where condition. Fetch state code, state name from states table means all the states codes are being retrieved at present. But I don't want to retrieve all. I want to filter the drop down, right? At the time of populating, it should fetch state code, state name based on country code column value. Country code is equal to some value. What is that value? That is the point. You understand, everyone? Everyone following? So now I want to modify the report definition rule, which is fetching states where Select state code, state name from states table, but not all. Where country code is equal to some country. What was that? Which country? It is not exactly one country. It may be anything at runtime. So based on what factor you have to fetch it. See in the countries table, look at here. I'll make a transaction here. Process, flow. This is the beginning insurance flow, right? Actions and then run. Okay, and here I'm selecting country India and submit. What is the value on the clipboard? What is the value on clipboard? PY work page. On PY work page, you have a property value IND. This value is also present in the table. What is the property which is holding this IND? What is the property on clipboard which is holding the value of the country that we have selected?
Country code.
A property holders.
Country.
What is the name of the property?
Country.
My question is, I have selected some value for the country in the UI and submitted, and I go to clipboard. The selected value should be there on clipboard, right? What is the property that is holding the selected value? Which property is holding?
Country.
Country. Coda. Country coda, country.
Yes, country.
Country property. So if I pass, if I pass the value of this property to report definition at runtime, so whatever the selected value will be passed and filter condition will happen accordingly. Understand? Everyone clear? Every one of you. Okay, let's go ahead here. So I'm going to pass the parameter. Now open fetch states, report definitions, shortcut RD. Okay, now you open the report definition group. Okay, now here, what is this parameters tab? Check out this parameters tab. What is the parameter that you can give any name? That's up to you. Okay, name can be meaningful. Okay, let's say country code meaningfully. I'm going to pass country code, right? What is the property type? Integer. I'm sorry, text. Now query tab. See here. Now in the query tab, I want to fetch state code, state name based on the country code. So where country code is equal to what is the value? It is not a static value. It is not India always. What is the value here?
Param dot code.
Param
Country
dot.
code.
Param dot country code. This is how you need to select. At runtime, there will be a value that I am going to pass to this parameter. So at runtime, I am going to pass a value to this parameter. Understand, everyone clear? So now this parameter value to be passed will be prompted. Can you please tell me where it will be prompted? So this value to be prompted, right? Somewhere. Where it will be prompted?
In report in drop down where we are calling this report definition, or in data page this report definition.
At the calling place, it will prompt.
Where is it? Customer details section. You need to use live UI to open. Here, state drop down. So double click, check out this. Double click on state. So report definition call, right? We select the report definition. Select the report again. So let me select it again. So the moment you select it again, what is happening? It is asking for the country code parameter value. The value is not a hard coded value. The value which should be coming here, correct? What is the, which property is holding the value? Country property is holding the value. Understand? That country property value will be passed at runtime. Just up to here. This again you need to choose property for value state code. Okay, otherwise it is throwing errors. Save, done, completed. Now test out this one. Test the case up to here. So here you go. Where is the flow? Actions and then run. So country I am going to choose, but before that, see all the states are coming. This is wrong. So on load of the UI, all states are populated, but actually what should be populated? But actually nothing to be populated. On load, I did not select any country. So why do you need to display states? This is one problem, we'll fix it. But now let me select a country, India. And is this the expected behavior? Expected, right? This is expected. Now you change it to America and do what? See here. Is it expected behavior? Now let us fix the issue. Now let's fix the on load issue. I'll explain you what is happening. Okay, look at here. This is the report. See, whenever the screen is loading, this drop down related activity will run, this drop down related report will run, this drop down related data page also will run, data page and respect to report will run. See, in this case, on load of the UI, when report definition rule is being executed, when report definition rule is being executed, it will try to pass the value of the country. But by the time, does the country has any value? Country has any value? Country doesn't have any value. When there is no value passed, it is taking all. It is taking select state code state name from states table where country code is equal to all. When there is no value you are passed to country, what is the value by default Pega has chosen? They chosen all. All means everything is coming. That's the reason on load you are getting. I will show you that practically here in the report definition rule itself. Actions and then run. Did I pass a value to parameter? I did not pass. When I did not pass the value, it is choosing any. Filter by country code. What is the value of country code? Any. What is the meaning of any? All, right? Any means all. Okay. So it is fetching every country code. I don't want this to happen. When the value of this parameter is not there, not present, when there is no value present for this parameter, I want the system to use a null value. Select state code state name from states table where country code is equal to null. How many records will be retrieved? 0 records will be retrieved. So let us try to fix this issue. Open report definition rule. You understand why it is happening? Every one of you. Online resources. Every one of you understand why all the states are being loaded? What is the reason?
Yes.
Click on gear icon against where condition here. Click on gear icon against where condition. Okay, let me click on gear icon against where condition. This is the where condition. Okay, so here select the option. What is the option? Use null if empty. What does it mean? In this where condition, if the parameter doesn't have any value, system should automatically put a value. What is the value? Null. Null value it should be. Submit. Save. Done. Completed. Now you test it, create one more case and test it. Let me test it now. New, okay, I'm sorry, low, right? Now for the first time when the screen is loading, there won't be any value for the country code. It should be using null. Is it working as expected or not? Working as expected. Okay, and now you choose country India. Is it expected or not? Now we need to implement the same for city. Now implement now Cascade City. Cascade City with state similar to our approach, but only one difference. What is the difference? Let us look at cities. The customer details city. On city drop down is getting populated by using what is the source for city drop down in the existing design? Data page, right? Data page, when you open, data page has parameters, and data page is calling report definition. And data, while calling report definition, you can pass the parameter values. We will try to practice parameter page. Now, this report definition has parameters tab and all. Ultimately, parameter should come to report. Report will define where condition based on the value, parameter value. Select city code, city name from cities table where state code is equal to. I will add a new column, state code column. State code is equal to the selected value in the state drop. Exactly same as country. But one difference in design is state is populating directly by report, but city is populating by data page with report. How many levels are there here? From UI to report. Previously, UI directly report, UI to report. But this time, UI to database to report. How many levels we are passing now? Two different levels. Previously, only one level. Existing design, I don't want to disturb. Everyone understand how many levels will pass? Exactly, you can define parameters on database as well as report. Pass from UI to database to report. Done. Value you can pass, that's okay. We already learned how to pass a value, right? This time we are going to learn how to pass parameter page. Understand?
Mind lo
What is the definition? Yes, please. Yeah, Chapandi. Just hold on. I'm muting from my end. Instead, we can disable the drop down. Disable drop down. No, you should not. Disabling drop down is wrong. Okay. Now, city drop down I want to populate based on the selected state. First, I have to alter the cities table, right? So, alter cities table. Let me alter it. Where is it? Data types, cities. Let me close all this. So many things are there. Go to section. Okay, cities. What is the column I have to add here? State code column. And field state code. After this requirement is done by you, in the practical, the second project also similar requirement is there. While you are implementing second project, right? Everything you implement by data page only. Don't use activity. But if you want to practice there also, you can do this. Okay, but mostly you try to use data page there also. Possible. Okay, anyhow, state code I am adding, submitted. And go to records and okay, save. Go to records. Records, state code column got added and values matching with states table, state code column. Okay, matching with this you should be doing. Okay, so this one related to AP, I know that, and accordingly you have to add TS, I'm sorry, TN, TN, TS, TN again, TS, TS. See, it's up to you, your wish, what state cities you wanted to add here. Okay, while you're done. At the time, I'm going to make changes to report definition to fix the data from this table based on state code. You understand, everyone clear? Now, open customer details section. Thereafter, open data page, comma, report. Both you need to open. Okay. Customer details section you open. City, right? City. From this, how do I open data page? Open data page. Open icon. Data page got opened, right? From data page, how do I open report? Open icon against report. This is how you need to open one rule from another rule. Open icon to open report rule. Let me do it. So again, same process. Process is same. Now check out this. And parameters tab. What is the state code, right? I'm giving stcd. All small or all capital, it's up to you. stcd text property. Okay. State code. Query tab. Where, what is it? State code. State code is equal to, what is that? Param dot stcd. You can type it. If you're not getting in the drop down, you can manually type up to some characters. It will show you. So look at here now. Again, what should I do? Click on gear icon. Here also same practice. Gear icon. Use null if empty, right? Done, completed. Save this. Now define a parameter on data page and pass data page parameter to report definition. I'll show you. Just let me check in this. Now go to data page, define same parameter, because we are trying to pass parameter page, right? Same parameter and pass param page to report. Look at here. I'm going to data page. On the data page, I'll go to parameters tab. Data page, param tab. Okay, in the tab stcd. So exactly it should match with the parameter on report definition. This parameter should be matching with report definition parameter. What is the reason? Because we are passing param page. That's why. String or text. Okay, definition tab, scroll down. Now after this, definition tab, here you go. So click on parameters link. Click on parameters link. Let me click on that parameters link. It is asking the value. I'm not passing value, I'm passing parameter page. Select this option. Select the option, pass. So that means the parameter page of data page will be passed to parameter page from data page will be passed to which rule? The parameter page of data page will be passed to next level. What is the next level?
Report definition.
Report definition.
Report definition.
Report definition. Next do what? Go to customer section. Customer section. This is a section. So city drop down. Look at here now. So here, reselect the data page. So here I am passing the value again. So UI to data page value is being passed. Okay, that is state property. Value is being passed. From data page to report, what are we passing? From data page to report, what are we passing?
Parameter page.
Let me show you now. See,
STCD.
when this particular UI is getting loaded, it is trying to be populated by data page. For this data page, I am passing the value that we have selected in the state dropdown. This value will be passed to the parameter of the data page, to the parameter of data page. So now data page has a parameter page, right, with STCD. Now the entire parameter page of data page, I am passing to report definition. Understand? Entire parameter page of data page I am passing to report definition. Now report definition parameter page will have a value for this, and with that value it will query. Understand? So how many levels we are passing? One level we are passing value, another level we are passing page, because from UI to data page there is no way you can pass the page. See here. This is different. I have one document. So see here, from UI, value will go to clipboard. The value we are passing to data page. From data page, we are not passing value. We are passing entire. So dpy param is equal to state code. Parameter page itself we are passing to report definition. How many levels we are passing? UI to data page to report. 2 levels it is getting passed. Understand everyone clear? So this is how you can implement cascading drop down feature by using pass parameter value, by using pass parameter page also. Okay, this is clear everyone? So next topic that we are going to discuss about is case type. What is the next topic? Case type.
I think
How
let's
many
run
things
the-
we have so far?
We didn't run the fluency.
1, 2, 3. We didn't run cities. Okay, we'll run it. You can test it, create a case and test it. Okay. Here you go. So initially city, nothing, state, nothing. You don't test it reverse. Okay, you test it only forward direction. Hey, what is happening? Thank God you have reminded me to test it. I did not save the changes first. After I make the changes, I did not save it. All the changes are correct, but I did not make changes. Save the changes. India, AP, this is how. Now to choose America, New Jersey. I don't have anything related to America. Again, India, Tamil Nadu space. Again,
Yep.
India, Telangana space. Okay. If I change another country, I think I don't have states. Okay. There is a different thing if you want to manage this, but usually in a real business, there won't be any states left out without any cities or any countries without states also will not be there. So we need to think about some testing possible ways. You can create a case and test it. Okay. And next, so next let's discuss about the next topic. Before we go to case type itself, customer test it. Page properties we will do. Page properties. OBJ methods will proceed. Will
Sir,
proceed.
I have
OBJ browsing is completed, right? And basics of report and database also we have. Database also we have seen. Next we are going to go with OBJ save method.
Sir, I have one question.
Just hold on. Give me a minute. UI and then okay, we'll work with case type and then we are going to go with OBJ save method. First, we'll deal with case type. Yeah, what is the question?
Sir, it is actually not related to today's topic. Last week, I think last week we have discussed about application rule set version.
Application rule set version. Okay.
Yeah, so can you once go to application definition, sir?
Application, you are finding only 2 numbers. Is that what you are trying to ask?
Yeah, I mean, we have created a different version like 01, 01, 02. So even if you're not mentioning it under the rule set, can we able to access it? I mean,
See, in the application rule form, you will be mentioning a rule set and version. But while mentioning the rule set version application rule form, you should mention major plus minor. Patch you don't need to mention. Mentioning major plus minor means it will access patch starting from 01 to 99. You don't need to mention that at all.
okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, done. Okay, next. Next, we are going to discuss about case types. Okay, next we'll talk about case type. The next topic, before we proceed to any OBJ methods further, let's deal with case type. Okay, so case type rule, I will log into existing application, not your application, another application. greatlic.com. See here, I go to, so far recent data types, app explorer, records means to find out all the rules under all categories of a specific case type explorer. So this is how a case type rule looks like, case type case designer looks like. Okay, so it defines case life cycle. What is meant by case life cycle? What is your understanding about it? Case life cycle means work object life cycle. Work object life cycle means transaction life cycle. Correct? The entire transaction life cycle we designed by using a rule. So far, what was the rule which defines the transaction life cycle? Flow rule. This is the same question I have asked, right? Flow rule is going to define, but now you see a case type is defining the transaction or case life cycle. This is the latest one which has been started from Pegasus 7 onwards. Listen to me carefully. Case type concept was there even Pegasus 6.1 also, 6.1, 6.2, 6.3 also case type was there. But the one what you see on the screen, case designer, life cycle designer, it was not there before Pegasus 7. Designer was being added from Pegasus 7. Case types were there before Pegasus 7 also. Understand? Many people they think like case type. No, case type was there. Go to type was there. 6.2 it was there. 6.1 also it was there. But this designer, what you are seeing here, the navigations like that, this was not there before Pegasus 7. With case type, design was added starting from Pegasus 7 onwards. A case type starting from Pegasus 7 defines the work object life cycle, where the work object life cycle can be designed to have stages, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, like this, n number of stages. How many? N number of stages. Okay, and under each stage you have process. This is process. See, when I say process, look at here, this entire square box is process. Okay, give me a minute. This entire square box you see here, right? The square box is a process. In a process, you have step 1, step 2, like this. How many steps are there? 2 steps. Under this stage, how many processes are there? 1 process. Overall, how many steps are there? 1 step. Under this, 1 step. Under this, 1 step. Total, how many processes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 processes are there. So in a transaction, each process is equal to one flow. Ultimately, this is also a flow in the backend. How many flows are involved in the transaction now? 4 flows are involved. How many stages are there? 5 stages are there total. First one is called start stage. First one is called, and the last one is said to be resolution stage. Last one is said to be resolution stage. Makes sense, everyone? Clear? Start stage and resolution stage will have a red color underscore. Okay, and this case type is an easier way to design work object life cycle. Even anyone without having any knowledge about flows and all, they can simply design. Automatically flows will get created in the background. You don't need to manually create. See, we used to create properties, section, add the section properties, and flow action, call the section into flow action, create a flow, call the flow action into flow, add one more shape, design accordingly, connect and all, right? You don't need to do all that. This is an easier way of UI form where you add a case type and add stages, processes, and define the steps. And for a step, you have configure view. View means user interface. Configure view will ask what are the properties to be added. Look at here. What are the properties to be involved in this UI? These properties you mention here and then submit everything. Automatically it will create everything. It will create properties, it will create a section, add properties into section, it will create flow action, add section into flow action. It will create a flow, call the flow action into flow, everything will be connected. So the task which we have done for almost half an hour to 1 hour, it can be done in 2 minutes. It can be done in 2 minutes. And even you don't need to know about which rule to be called where. But that way of learning is not good for a developer. Developer should know the linking between the rules. That's why we have learned the previous approach, the old approach. The latest version of Pega, starting from Pega 7, automatically property sections, flow actions, flows will be created and connected to each other. Okay, with the availability of case designer. Everyone clear so far? Okay, how to create I will show you. After the creation is completed, I can explain a little more details, but look at here. Case type at the time of creating, you will provide the name of the case type. With this name, there will be a class that gets created under work class. With the same name what you are going to provide at the time of creating a case type, a class will get created under which class? Class group. And you go to this class that gets created, definition, and you see here what is the option. You already aware of these options. Is a class group, does not belong to a class group. 2 options you know already. Is a class group means it is an instance class of work objects. Does not belong to class group means it is a non-inherited class of class group. Belongs to class group means child class of class group. It comes under the class group. Understand? Class group at the level, below that, away that. Away is does not belong to class group. Below is belongs to class group. Class group is the class group. That is where transaction gets initiated. All of you clear, everyone online so far? Every one of you online clear?
Yes,
Is
yes.
my voice clearly audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Is it breaking any time in between?
Sometimes it is
No.
breaking.
No, sir. Yeah.
Sometimes it's
Because
breaking.
we are not using connection. We have not shared this connection. There should not be any issue actually. Okay, anyhow, just let me know immediately if it is breaking. But for 1 or 2 people, if there is a disturbance, then issue might be from your end. Okay, look at here now. See, this case type designing, it can be done easily, very easy. After you create case type, a class will get created. Not only class, properties, section, flow, action, flow, case type rule, all that will get created automatically. Okay, but section you design it or not, that is up to you. See, in our application, what do you have in our application? Let's go to our application. devimpl@sbim.com, password rules. Okay, in our application, we already have designed workflow. We have already designed workflow. this particular workflow already has sections, flow actions, everything is done. Same will redesign to be a case type. So while redesigning, I'll manually create everything, but already flow actions are there, right? There is no need to configure view. We will manually add the processes steps, empty steps, and again call the flow actions into flows that gets automatically created. Understand? So we will do the same. Just follow me for the practical. And before we proceed to that, let me tell you one point. See, if you are working with any application, if you join a project, if your project has been starting from Pega 7 or afterwards, 100 out of 100% there will be case types. 100 out of 100% case type will be there for the transaction design. For example, your project has been started, I mean, like case type will be there, case designer will be there. Suppose your project was started in 6.3 or 6.1 or 2 or before 7. Project started, it was upgraded to 7 or 8. Today you joined that project. See, your project may have case type but not have case designer. Understand? Everyone clear? It will have only workflows, case type, calling workflows and all. So if your project was developed before Pega 7 and upgraded to 7 or later versions, possibility is there you do not have any case designer. You will be working with flows directly. Here also ultimately you will work with flows, this one also. But it is an easy way, easy approach to create. Okay, but starting from 7 or 8, definitely you will have case designer for sure. Okay, so that's why we learned the old approach as well as new approach. Write down business requirement working with case types. Everyone write down working with case type.
Case designer means the one which you had showed just now, Harsha.
The one which I have shown you, right? Stage 1, stage 2, like that. See, I'll explain you a little more. Look at here. See here. I've shown you case type, right? In a case, under a stage, a case type is collection of stages. Case type with this case designer, it's collection of stages. Under each stage, what do you have? Process. You can have more than one process also. Stage is collection of one or more processes. In each process, what do you have? Steps. How many steps? A number. Process is collection of steps. Step is equal to one flow shape. That can be any shape. Okay. Case type is entire case type is collection of stages. Each stage is collection of processes. Each process is collection of steps. Each step is one flow shape. That can be assignment, that can be utility, that can be decision, that can be split join, split for each, and anything. Understand? Any flow shape it can be. So far we were dealing only with assignments. In future we'll deal with other flow shapes also. Working with case type. So write down, create a case type for the transaction model. Create, otherwise you write down this way. Transform the existing workflow. Transform the existing workflow of LIC insurance. Transform the existing workflow of LIC insurance into, I'm sorry, SBI. Yes, SBI insurance. Transform the existing workflow of SBI insurance into what? A case type. You will see advantages going forward. How easy it is to create a screen. For a screen to create, in order to create the screen, we take almost 45 minutes. The same screen I will create once again, not exactly same way I'll create another screen. A screen today we design which takes 45 minutes. Tomorrow I'll show you with case type, which will take only 2 minutes. But everything will be done as it is. Okay, that you will be learning soon. Working with case type, we are going to create a case type. Go to case types explorer, add a case type. There's nothing much to write about algorithm here. Directly design. So creating case type. Creating case type. Go to case type explorer. Click on add a case type. Click on add a case type. So let me click on that. The moment you click on it, a pop-up will be shown. It is going to ask you, what is the name of the case type? SBI, vehicle. Okay, SBI is already there. Vehicle, insurance. Vehicle, insurance. Everyone clear? Now expand advanced settings. Let me expand it. Look at here now. I have expanded just to show you. I am not going to change anything. See, when you expand, it says derives from direct inheritance. What is a class? A class only can inherit from other class, right? That means the name which you have provided here, with this name, a class will get created, which is being inherited from work class. Means a class gets created under class group. That will become belongs to class group. That will become what? Belongs to class group. Derives from pattern also same. So pattern inheritance, same parent. Direct inheritance also same parent. Understand? And version, latest version, whatever that is available, remain. All the options here are default. I just wanted you to expand it just to see the parent class of vehicle insurance class. That's it. Nothing much other than that. So you're working on second project, right? Second project, wherever you are, you transform it into case type. Even one screen is there, transform into case type and start working on it. I will tell you the difference in the case type at 8.4 version and this one. Later I'll explain you. See, as of now, you follow me for this step. There is a first flow that is available, right? Actually, this is a screen flow. You don't know what is the screen flow so far. I don't even wanted to deal with screen flows. Otherwise, what if I deal? Okay, let's leave it. At the time of teaching local actions, it will be a problem. Okay, I'll delete this and add again. Okay, I don't want it for some reason of explanation actually. Now delete the default create flow, add a new one. The reasons you will not be able to understand now, but I'll tell you later. See here, delete icon is there. Click on this delete icon to get it deleted. Everyone will be able to follow, right? Once you delete, you will see it empty. I don't know the reason why they are providing, but still. So click on add step. You know, right? This is the add step. So you click on this. I've shown in the screenshot also. Add step, collect information is assignment step. Collect information is what? Assignment. It is taking the label as create. I'll change the label from create. This is user details. First here I am going to collect customer information. Customer information. I'm going to collect. And any other screen, how many screens we have? Customer information, vehicle information, personal vehicle, okay. Commercial vehicle and personal vehicle. Okay, I'll tell you one more point. A stage is logically collection of similar processes. Stage is logically collection of what? Similar. User information and vehicle information. Both are similar or different logically. Information related to user, information related to vehicle. Both comes under same logical category or different category?
Different category.
I'll ask you this way. See, I have two screens, customer information, address information. These two logically similar information or not? Belongs to same entity. Now, personal vehicle, commercial vehicle belongs to vehicle. So now you will look at the flows. Customer flow, vehicle flow, same or different? Same or different? Customer flow, vehicle flow, same or different?
Different.
Same stage or different stage? Customer information, under customer information, okay, I'll tell you this way. I want to collect documents, customer documents, vehicle documents. Customer document, Aadhaar card, okay, ID related card, and maybe electricity bill, PAN card, or maybe even voter ID, like this. Now vehicle related, driving license, okay, vehicle related document will be there, right? What is that? Vehicle insurance document, RC book.
RC.
These three and the other three which I have told, all are same category or different category?
Same category.
Same category.
Same category అంటే ఇక నేను ఎవడేం చేయలేడు దాన్ని. ఓకే, ఇవన్నీ కామన్ సెన్స్ పాయింట్స్. ఇంతసేపు టైం కూడా తీసుకోవస్తుంది. అన్ని సేమ్ కేటగిరీ అంటే సేమ్ కేటగిరీలో పెట్టండి. మీకు టెక్నాలజీ రాకపోతే నేను చెప్పడానికి ఉన్నా. బేసిక్ గా నాకు బయట ప్రపంచం ఎలా ఉంటా కూడా తెలియదు అంటే ఎవడో చెప్పలేడు. ఓకే, అది మాత్రం ఎవరి వల్ల కాదు. వెహికల్ కి కస్టమర్ కి సంబంధం ఎక్కడ ఉందా? వెహికల్ ఈజ్ అ డిఫరెంట్ ఎంటిటీ, కస్టమర్ ఈజ్ అ డిఫరెంట్ ఎంటిటీ, రైట్? కస్టమర్ డీటెయిల్స్, కస్టమర్ అడ్రస్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఈజ్ డిఫరెంట్ ఫ్రమ్ వెహికల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. కమర్షియల్ వెహికల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అండ్ వెహికల్ డాక్యుమెంట్స్ ఆర్ సేమ్. సేమా డిఫరెంటా? ఎంటిటీస్ డిఫరెంటా కాదా? Add one more stage. So you need to click on plus stage to add one more. Click on this, and this is vehicle related. Okay, vehicle. See, one thing here is the first stage by default added create, right? You cannot change the name. Even if you change, it won't take. Okay, that's why I left it. Otherwise, I would have given a meaningful name. That is the restriction added from Pega 8. I don't know the reason why they have added, but they have added. Second one is vehicle information. Please mute. Add a step. How many steps we need to add as per the design? Personal vehicle. And what is the second one? Commercial vehicle. Commercial vehicle, personal vehicle and commercial vehicle. See, add one more stage, case close. Add one more stage, case close. Okay, so I'm adding a separate stage where case gets resolved. Case close. I will explain you about the status and all later, but as of now you choose this option following the document. Okay, resolve the case means it will get resolved at this particular stage. You just follow it. I'll tell you later. Saved. See, I have created a case type where I have added stages, where I have added process and steps in that. But did I configure any view? Did we configure a view so far? Suppose if you configure sections, properties, flow action will get automatically created. I'm not going to configure this time. The reason being, I already have flow actions with me. Up to here I have. Maybe in future I will create by configure view. Understand? Okay, now, so open existing flows, open the default flows created. Default flows created, comma, call the existing flow actions. Call the existing flow actions. I'm going to do this now. Here you go. This is the flow. User in this overall, this is the flow. This is a step assignment. This is the flow. And here you select and click on open process. So click on to open user details flow. Click on open process. Let me click on open process. Draft mode I'll turn off and call the flow action. You know how to call the flow action? This one, and here you go. Customer, what is that? It is in a framework, right? If this is not coming in the framework drop down, the reason may be there is no inheritance, or maybe you have created the sections and flow actions maybe in a wrong rule set versions, mismatching. Done. Now okay, open vehicle flow. How do I open vehicle flow? Go here and select this open process. Okay, I'll take more 5 minutes. Just hold on. because I don't want to leave in between. Call flow actions. You know how to call flow actions? Already you are aware of it, right? Personal vehicle information, flow action. First one. And the second one is commercial vehicle information, flow action. Save, done, complete. You can turn off the draft mode. You can check in this bar. Please mute. I think we don't need to tell you. You should know that there is a background noise from your end. I'm not sure whether you are able to realize or not. Done. Create a case and test it. Create a case and test it. See, in order to run the case type, here you have create menu at the top. Create new vehicle insurance case process. I'm going to do it now. Okay. Now you can see here the design was a little bit changed where you have stages. Navigation is being shown at the top. So this makes better sense to users. How many stages to complete? Okay, tracking completely. Okay, and you are going to submit the first screen. Remaining functionalities will be as it is. There is no change in the functionalities. We have never done it. Okay, just we have transformed the flow into case type. You can fill the information there. Everyone clear? Understand? This is how you can work with case type. Just you learn just only navigations to create a case type. That's it. Okay, and here you go. See, after I create case type, what has happened? You see, a class has got created. This is belongs to class group. In the class, importantly, you see here, case type rule got created. What is the name of the case type rule that TRPC has taken? Pay by default. You remember we have given vehicle insurance as case type name. That is just a label. Pega has considered the vehicle insurance name we have given as label plus class name. Actual case type name is Pay by default. You create 10 case types. Each case type will have its own name as Pay by default only. Label will change. That's it. Okay. It is always same. What is the name of the case type rule that gets created when you create a case type is Pay by default. This is an interview question. Okay. And in this case type, if you go to stages, first stage, second and third stages. This is how it is mentioned here. This is the order in which it will get executed. It is not by diagram, it's just for your purpose. System will understand what is the order of stages to be executed only from displays. Understand? Makes sense? That is just for your information. And after you click on submit in a stage, case is getting automatically moved to next stage, right? Suppose in a stage you have three steps. At the third step, you click on submit. Case will go from stage 1 to stage 2. Correct? See here, selecting this. Here you see option automatically selected. We did not choose it. Automatically move to next stage. When all the processes in a stage gets completed, case should automatically move to next stage. If I don't select this, suppose if I selected wait for user action, guess what will happen? It will not be moved. It will still wait in a new screen, some other screen, asking you if you want to proceed forward, click next. Okay, like that it will ask you. So other than that, stage is finished. I want to move. I want the case to be moved automatically to next stage. Then this is the option already available in the system. Automatically move to next stage. Everyone clear? Okay. This is just an observation that you have to make. We will continue tomorrow. Let me share the documents. 595 on. I changed this ID, even though this ID is not changing, getting changed. I don't know why. August 2nd, 595. See, I have announced like we wanted to take one session on motivation like that, right? That was being cancelled because of rain, and last week also it was raining. Okay, every time weekend it is raining actually, Saturday, even Thursday, Friday also. But I think this time, hopefully it won't rain. Okay, we will join this Saturday. And see, usually when this session is conducted, I would be choosing my own topic and delivering accordingly. Okay. But you can send me some topics which you are interested in, which you wanted to have guidance about. I'll just keep that with me. And but what I am thinking is the topic which I wanted to deliver during this session is how to effectively learn any subject that is not related to Pega and the power of your mind. Okay, this is what I am going to tell you. Simply speaking, many people might have this what is this this problem, that is you don't remember that you study. Okay, maybe you are going through a textbooks, or you are going through some subject, you are going to well prepare for 2 hours or 4 hours, maybe after 2 days you will forget. And many people have this problem that everything whatever that they study during interview, they will not be able to express it. Okay, and many of resources have this problem. How many of you have this problem that you don't remember what you study? Everyone remembers? How many of you have that problem?
This is it's a problem.
Have you ever thought of digging around yourself why you are not able to remember? Have you ever thought of it? You don't remember, that is okay. You have a problem. Have you ever tried to find out the root cause of the problem? See, remembering something forever is not possible for anyone in this world. Okay, and those the people who are just, let's say for example, a person has got 95 marks out of 100, a person has got 35 marks out of 100. The capability of brain of both these resources will be same. There is no difference. Capability will be same, the ability will be same. Then where is the problem? Except the person is has some sort of what do you call, Down syndrome defect, like that. Okay, other than that, natural person, a person who is number one, a person who is last but one, the brain capability and the ability, the brain power, simply speaking, both are same for all these people. Okay, Down syndrome is there, that is a different case. That is called mental instability, some sort of that is a different case, leave it. But generally normal people. Okay, then where is the difference? Why someone is getting good rank and other persons were not able to? Why someone was able to perform better in the organization, I mean, like in a project, in a work, whatever the work can do. Okay, that is not only software job, it can be anything. Why others are not able to do that? Where is the problem? Okay, so this is what I wanted to just take as a subject and wanted to deliver. Okay, about the information about this. And I will make it available even online also, like the same way. See, if you are going to miss any session, if you are lagging in a session anytime for any reason, see, don't tell me emotional things. In my family, my wife has he's been suffering from fever past 3 days. Still she is coming to office. She is taking care of me, kids, two kids, one of the kid has fever. Okay, we are not able to sleep in the night time. Night 2 o'clock, we have to wake up. Okay, she is crying, and two other relatives are staying. One of the relative again fever. Everyone has the problems what we have today. Remember that. don't come up with emotional things. We do have the same. What can I do? Am I not going to get, I got fever, I still taken the class. You don't know that. I'll tell you one thing. When my younger daughter, she was in hospital, I have taken classes from hospital. I did not take even 1 day leave. 9 days she was staying in hospital. Admitted into hospital. 9 days I have taken the session from hospital only. I can take a leave because I am the trainer here. I can take leave, no problem. But it is not my career. It is your career again at the end of the day. If I am going to be off for 9 days, you will lose that interest and all. Okay, automatically. If you are in the practice and all, it is okay. I did not even reveal this to the respective batch, whatever that I have conducted during that time. I do have financial problems. Okay, I do have family problems. That can be anything. Everyone has it. Why do you want to say this to others? Who doesn't have financial issue? Who doesn't have family issues? Who doesn't have health issues? Everyone has it. That cannot be a reason. See, suppose you are lagging somewhere, you just try to take the extra time sometime later and you finish it. That's why we are providing recordings. We are giving recordings only for the reason, even if you are missing, maybe 5 days you have missed, next 5 days you spend extra hours by yourself and then do it. If it is not possible for you, what I can do next time, can you guarantee that you will not get this type of situation again? How many times we will play this game? If I have to come up with reasons, I have a number of reasons with me to take off 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, like that, even 5 days also. But this is really not correct. See, for the problems that are being created to you, for the mistakes that you have done, for the loss that you have got, and ultimately you are going to blame others. This is the game that is being played by 99% of the people in this world. That's why this 99% of the people are just always down. Only 1% are ruling this world. They never blame anyone. They never point their finger towards others. Okay, they will think everything onto their shoulders as a responsibility of their own. They never show the situations as a cause. Do you think we are born, everyone is born from richest families? Everyone, is that happening? Then why one person is successful, other person is not? That is because of the candidate only. Your life entirely driven by your brain, your perception, your attitude, and your dedication, your determination, and the way how you process the thoughts, your thought processing. All that is going to drive. It is not even the circumstances around you. The mistakes that you make is going to result. The correct things that you are going to do, that is going to result. Okay, everything is being driven by you. Okay, it is all about your brain, how it thinks, how you are going to train it. The way you train it, the way your life is going to be further. The problem is with us. Why you showcase other reasons? Everyone has the reasons to show. Please understand that. I have already given the repository of videos. You can go through it whenever you recover, no problem. See, speaking like this, you may think like I am being rude, or maybe I am pretty much strict towards the process. I am not giving values to this moral values or something. Okay, again you are just being mistaken. Again, that is also wrong perception. Please understand. That is not going to be a loss for me. That is going to be a loss for you again. How you process that positive things you are processing, then life will be positive. Negative you are processing, life will be negative. It is all about your brain. Okay, I can't say more than this. 590. Okay, this is again you will ask for access. What I am going to do is, the size of this document is more than 25 MB. I'll upload to Google Drive, and thereafter I'll give you a link to download. If I directly attach it, you will have to request for access once again. That will be a problem. Theory documents. And what is that topic? Case type. See, case type document that I am going to share you. At the very beginning, differences will be there. Previous version. Ignore it. Go with the rest of the things. Tomorrow I'll finish it fully. And apart from case type, cascading drop. Cascading the document is, what is the concept of cascading? Filter the drop down values based on another parameters. Yesterday I shared you. Okay, so let me go to the drive. And what is that I have to attach? Practical document, right? 595. See, I have experience dealing with so many resources. I have seen so many people, their mindset, okay, how people think about others. So because of God's grace of these trainings, I also got mentoring skill. Apart from training, mentoring skills. I also got an ability to understand the psychology of the people, not to expert level, up to some extent. Okay. Out of storage, dismiss this. It's okay. I'll take this link, get link. You need to download it, right? Copy the link. See, all of you, just look at your mail body. Okay, but still, even after I'm saying also, you will message me saying that I did not receive practical document. I know I cannot do anything for that. That is also your brain. Okay, please realize that this link, when you click, you will be able to download the document of practical. I did not attach because it is more than 25 MB. If I attach, you have to request for access. So everyone, again, I have to log into mail and give access will be difficult. So I made it open and I'm sending you. Okay, please download. Please take your time to think about the things and all. Okay. See, everyone, if you are lagging in the practice, you have to spend extra hours. Okay, I am not saying simply my job is done, it's next is yours. My job is done, okay, but I want you to follow me. If you are lagging, who has to spend extra hours, me or you? Or you want me to give a holiday for 10 days? If I am going to do this, so is there any guarantee any one of us, including me, is not going to get any health problem going forward for 5 days, 6 days like that? I have to compensate to proceed. What should I do? I have to take extra classes on Saturday or Sunday. Otherwise, it will be a problem. See, the training duration is 3.5 months, maximum 4 months, because you are going to get festivals, so many going forward. 3.5 months, 1 week extra, let's say. If you are not able to reach the target by 3.5 months, no problem. Extend it to 5 months or 5.5 months, okay. But at 5.5 months, you have to achieve it. Understand? But within the same duration, if you spend extra hours and if you're able to cover it, that is well and good. Same, whatever we are teaching in the session, it is there in a video. You are attending session or you are going through video, both are same. If you are missing, go through video. There are many people, you know, who has joined this training program. They are not even attending the classes because they told me initially, it is not possible for me to attend morning time because I have office morning. I will watch your videos evening time. That's how I'll cover up. Please add me into group. I'll just communicate with the group people and everything. Process is same. Why do they have to do it? They don't want to join anywhere else. They want to join at this place only. Because of quality of training, there is nothing else. See, how do you know the quality of training? Only when you have knowledge. Otherwise, if I am teaching or someone else is teaching, as a fresher, you'll be sufficient. Okay. But at the time of attending interviews, that time you will see stars. Okay, that time you'll come to know what is the reality. That time again you call back and you ask me, I have already learned from so and so other institute. I realized that it is not a good subject delivered. Okay, enough subject delivered. I watched your YouTube channel videos. And can you please reduce fees? Already I have spent some amount of money there. Why should I reduce the fees for that reason? Did you spend it this institute once and is the second time you are joining? No, right? This question itself is wrong. Even I get irritated when people say, I am from a poor background, please consider the fees concession. We do have moral values, everything I know. I am also from a poor background. See, you should not tell others this type of things. First of all, you have self-respect, right? When someone is asking, show me your bank account, are you going to show? That is your personal right. This situation is also your personal. You should know that. You should not play games just for the sake of getting an advantage. Not you, including me. There is no use. Okay. See, you will get disappointed end of the day. You may store a throne just like that. Whether it is getting successful, I am going to get some benefit. Otherwise, nothing to worry. I'll pay full fees. This could be the mindset of the people. See, I have seen in my experience there are some people who told that training fees is 50,000 or 40,000. They have spent here 25,000. They told their families 40,000. So when the father, someone has called me, we paid 40,000, sir. What about the job of my student? I was surprised. Why you paid 40,000? For what reason you paid 40,000? For training. I asked him, maybe you have paid extra for certification. No, training. Certification again, I have paid 25,000. Certification is only 15,500. Finally, I opened that record. His student, he got a discount of 3,000 again from me, saying some personal family reason. His father is just a coolie, something like that. Where is the moral values? Am I missing the morality, or other person is missing the morality? He is just deceiving his parents itself. He deceived me again. Some amount there, some amount here. What do you do? This guy did not come to the classes even perfectly. Okay, 2 times, 3 times in a week. See, we are not speaking anything out of our own mindset. Okay, it is the experience that we had, and that's how we are expressing our feelings. Please understand that. Okay. So I'm going to wind up for today. It's already late. So kindly practice spending more hours if it is not sufficient. See, no trainer will tell you this way. I'm open to say this. Whether you practice or not, that is your wish. Process is defined. That's it, done. If it is some other institutions, you do not even get a chance to talk to your trainer. Trainer number will not be shared to you mostly. That 1 hour only. Any doubts, you forward it. Management will forward to trainer. Tomorrow, 15 minutes before or like that, they will discuss. Nothing other than that. You will not get a facility, this much big facility to practice. WhatsApp groups, no one will create mostly. And also, subject-wise, no one is willing to deliver everything that they are aware of. Again, trainers also, they are worried that these students will be learning and again becoming competitors to them. Let them become, so what? Every mega trainer who is teaching now outside, everyone, he is my student for sure. Either offline or online for sure, damn sure. You see, the content will be copy pasted, process will be copy pasted, duration will be copy pasted, diagrams also copy pasted. They will redraw, that's it. Once again, they are going to draw in their own notepad. Theory document, they are going to redraft it. Nothing other than that. Everything is copy paste. Okay, that is okay, no problem. That's not a big deal. That's not my worry. Okay, but remember, while you are learning anything, you should have a proper dedication. Okay, if you are learning with a lot of dedication, and if you are spending extra hours even if required. See, while in the job interviews, 100 out of 100% people, they say that if it is required, I will stretch my hours and work for the organization, right? Is that the real behavior of the candidate? Is that the reality? That is not reality. But if required, you might be stretching because that is your career. But why don't you stretch yourself here also? Isn't it your career? The learning is not career, course is not career. This is also career, right? Who else have to tell you? See, in this world, only one person can make you happy. Okay, only one person can make you to do something. That one person is you, no one else. Even after someone else is guiding, again you have to take it into your brain. You should say yourself, you do it or not. again it is you. No one else other than this in this world can direct you. That is impossible for anyone. Only you will listen to only one person in this world. That is only you, not even your parents. After your parents say something, they may guide you. Again, you have to take it into your brain. Your brain should say, your heart, whether to do it or not. That time you are guiding yourself again. If you like it, you will follow. You don't like it, you don't follow. Then who is guiding you? It is you again, no one else. But others can be act as an external force. That impact whether to take inside or not, that is within you. Okay, so that's it. I don't want to prolong this further. Thank you so much. I'm going to close the meeting. Yesterday session we did not upload. It was uploaded. Maybe sometimes it will get delayed because of some issues, little bit, but it is uploaded. Cross check once again.